everyone. Here I am with the information about with the full moon broadcast, full moon in Aries broadcast, live broadcast, about the situation that we are going, the energy that we are going to experience in around the time of the full moon, which is going to happen on Sunday, 13th, here in Europe. And it's going to be a very interesting moon for all of us, because it's a moon that, let's say, it will support us in building up the new foundation of who we truly are. Before we start, first I would like to apologize for, because last time I was supposed to do the live broadcast, but I had an issue with the Wi-Fi, and then I was leaving immediately to the north of Italy because I was running a course up there, so I didn't have the time to do it again. So this time I'm really sorry about that, but it did not depend on me. And then the other thing, I'm also sorry because I'm having a sweet because I have a bit of a cough. So if I don't if I don't drink or have a sweet in my mouth, I start to cough, and it's not really pleasant for any of you. So sorry about that. This moon will happen on the 13th of October 2019. 13 is a very interesting number from the numerological point of view, because in esoteric numerology it means it's also called butterfly, because it talks about the process of the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly. So this is mainly what we are going to go through energetically. Just bear in mind that nature is very slow. So this process is about just putting down, we planted the seed and now we start building up. But the building up is quite slow, so it's not going to happen immediately this time, but it will take about 6 months from now on. So the caterpillar lives on earth, crawls on earth, and the butterfly flies. So what it means, and the caterpillar doesn't know that it's going to become a butterfly, and then the butterfly does not remember that it was a caterpillar. So this means that for us, we don't know exactly what we're going to be, but also when we get there, we won't remember where we will not remember where we came from on a level, because the two things are so different that there will be no comparison at all. And in a way, this means that this is the life we had until now, and this is the butterfly is the new life, what we're going to become. So it's a big time, a big transformation, something I really mentioned, and something that has been going on for quite a while and is still going on and moving through, because it's a big time for change. So symbolically, the number 13 in the Hebrew alphabet is composed by the letter Yod, which is 10, and the letter Gimel, which is 3. Gimel is considered to be is the only letter that is not in the 72 angel name, because it's an energy that man has to find within himself. So it talks about, it means a rich man. Gimel symbolizes a rich man chasing a poor man. And then this could mean pride, okay, being pride of ourselves, but also could mean that according to, because it also means being punished or being rewarded by the universe, by the universal law. I would like to say clearly that when we talk about punishment, we don't mean punishment as we normally do in our daily life, but it actually refers to something I mentioned before, which was: have you had the courage to follow yourself or not? And if you did, you're going to be rewarded. Life is going to support you. And if you haven't, you're going to be punished, which means you're going to experience the consequences of what you've done. Because number 10, which is the month, is the law. Relates to the 10 Commandments. It's the 10 Commandments are a representation, symbolic representation of the divine law. And then, because the divine law reestablishes the divine order, and the divine order is reestablished only by following the law. So the law is working, the 10 is working, and when the law is working, it means that the Holy Spirit will bring up something to show us what we have done to ourselves. So last year in September, I mentioned about the importance of the Holy Spirit descending, acting in having support, moving through our life and moving things. And I talked about the energy of Satan, which Satan is actually the divine attorney that is going to test us on what we are attached to. And so all these actions, all this movement, work of the law has been done and has happened through a year, and then also now is going to reveal the evidence in order, because it was meant to expose our hearts, and then now the judge will reveal will pronounce the sentence according to the law. So we are going to face the effect of our own choices, of our own being, and then from there we'll ask to make a choice. So depending on what we've done, or how we behaved, or what we thought about, how we thought in the past, here we are, and we are going to face. And in fact, the number 13 relates, for example, to also the word dragon in the book of Revelation, because it's mentioned 13 times, and dragon means Satan. And then also Jesus talks about 13 sins in the Gospel of Mark. And also we talk about the 13 tribes of Israel with Levi. So the tarot card 13 is the tarot card that is called No Name. So we are going to we have to face the end of our old self. Remember exactly the butterfly and the caterpillar, because also, and how we're going to experience that in the Osama system is about bottle 13 is illuminating the emotional side of life, putting the light on our heart, putting a light on what we feel, because and this bottle is a powerful symbol of change, because when the light is brought to the heart, transition comes about. So we are actually at a crossroad, and this crossroad will give us the opportunity to see things clearly, because we have to face the situation and make the decision, because green in the color language means choice, make a choice, having a panoramic view, in order to let go of the past and set new goals, and start also to think how to achieve those goals in our life. 13 is a 4, so it's bringing an end, that is bringing a new paradigm, and 10 is a 1, which is a 41, and it means to bring a new will into the 4, into the old personality, for a change. 4 and 1 is 5. So this moon talks about new foundation, the setting up of new foundation in order to transform and then create something completely new. So a new structure is taking form in reality. And also because the year is if we add 2019 as a 20 plus 1 plus 9 is a 30, which is called in the Hebrew letter dedication for rulership, we are going to have the leadership to becoming give the power to the inner king, recognize the potential of who we are. 5 and 3 from the 5 from the 41 and the 3 from the 30 is a 53, which is the sanctification of the human nature, which is also becoming lighter. Because butterfly, remember that the flying, the symbol of flying is also the symbol of the heart, of flight is the symbol of the heart, and it means that our heart is light, our heart is no longer compromising with the true self. So 53 is also from the, if you look at the number of the Hebrew letter that make up the word the Torah, is 53. And this means the way of the heart. You need to follow the law, the law of your own mission, the law of your own program, the law of your own purpose. And here you are to do that. And 5 and 3 is an 8. So you need to align, give up, and be who you truly, truly are. So it's a big thing moving through, because the past is going to be left behind and the new is coming. In the ancient, in this ancient wisdom teaching, in the sacred text 10 is also the day, on the 10th day of the first month. This is written in the Exodus. The Passover lamb was chosen, and the lamb symbolically is giving up the old self, and this offer was taking away the sins of the world, which means when we follow our soul, Jesus symbolically is the soul, all the wrong things are taken away from us, and we will begin a new way of being. This lunation is going to happen at 20 degrees 13 minutes. 20 in numerology means gestation, is giving birth, is about, we say in the Connaissance, all this information come from the Connaissance school of numerology. They say, it's written that refers to the aim, the 20 has the aim for the reorganization of, for an inner organization of our own, our home, which is actually our body, to make it like the home of the soul. And then, so the 20 is giving birth to who we are, coming to terms with who we are, give up the old 13 and move into a new energy. The old solution don't work anymore. So what does this mean? That up until now, we have tried to solve things. Because this moon is going to deal with relationship, because the sun is going to be in Libra. The Aries is I am, and then Libra is we are. So it's about our relationship with ourselves, with the world, with our partner, with our boss, with everything that we relate to, and that determines who we truly are. The old way is going to end, because we will realize that we can no longer be what we have been, whether it's a job, we can no longer stay with the same person. We try all the best to solve that situation, but we couldn't make it. And so we give up to the situation and follow the inner self. The Sabian symbol of this moon is a pugilist enters the ring. So we are going to choose to fight for in order to be who we are. And the sun is going to be in Libra, so which is about attunement to the true, to the through inner rhythm, to the rhythm of who we truly are within ourselves. Aries brings forth ray 1 and ray 7. So the Aries rules, I said, the I am, and rules the head, and also rules the will of manifestation of the plan, which is about manifesting the divine plan, our mission and purpose on earth. So this is the choice, choosing to be who we are, truly, without compromises. And then Aries is ruled by Mars, Mercury, and Uranus. Mars is in Libra, so the determination. Mars is about divine inspiration, pushing us into a burning fire in order to be inspired to manifest and fight for what we truly feel we are. Mercury is in Scorpio. In Scorpio is drawn, even if he's a ruler of Scorpio, because it's about the transformation, but Scorpio is water, and then it's a ruler of Scorpio only on a higher level. So only when Scorpio becomes the phoenix, so we go through a process of huge transformation of the self, Mercury can rule Scorpio. Before is really drawing, feeling the heaviness of the emotional, and then Scorpio is going to express that, because he's asking us to go deep, deep within ourselves, feel how we feel, and choose to be. And Uranus is going to break the pattern of the past, because Uranus is in Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is about desire. So who do you truly desire? What do you truly want? What you truly want? So he's asking us to move through and choose what we love, what we've loved until now. Can I go ahead? The meridian that rules Aries is the triple warmer, is the pericardium. So, and it's a coral color, it's a new consciousness moving through. The triple warmer doesn't like stagnation of energy. People have issues with the triple warmer, cannot communicate what they feel, and they need time to understand what they feel. So it's about self-love, it's about relationship, self-expression. So we need to understand what we feel and express it. So we can't express, we realize at this time that we can no longer express the joy of our heart, which is actually what this bottle is all about. The return journey of bottle 13 in your Soma system is bottle 91, olive over olive, and is about the transformation of energy. The olive is about process of marination, is about endings. The olive tree dies within and go through a process of rottening, brings out new sprouts. So we have gone through that process. Now we need to express the new, purify the self, and choose the inner marriage. We have to decide whether we're going to proceed according to the custom, to what we did, or reversing the wheel and pass through the burning ground in order to free ourselves. So it's a big, big time for change, a big time for facing the darkness, the inner fears, being who we are, having the assurance that we are supported, and then if we move through the old, we are going to have a completely new life. But as you know, from the caterpillar to the butterfly, we have the cocoon. So it's a process of dissolving in order to bring something new. We will find the courage to plunge into the unknown. This is what this new moon, full moon is all about. And we will feel the power, that the power is within the self. The power of the will shape our character, will support us to take the responsibility of our own life, and accept the ending of the old and move into the new. The angel of this moon, the guardian angel is Yeyazel, and the heart angel is going to be Poyel. Yezazel means God that brings the wine that brings joy. So this means that if we become intoxicated by God, by spirit, God will bring us a new energy. So we have to choose to follow and drink the energy of spirit, follow and drink the energy of our own heart. Get intoxicated by your own heart. Be yourself. And then Poyel, from the heart point of view, will show us that when we follow our own destiny, because this is what Poyel means, God that sees everything, God will support the unfoldment of our own destiny. So it's a big time to set ourselves free and move into the new. So my wish for you is follow your own heart, follow what you feel is true for you, have the courage to be, and plunge into the unknown. Be intoxicated by your own higher self. Wishing you a lovely evening, and God bless. Bye-bye.